Made it. It is Sunday, January 25th, 23:59 hours. Right now, it's Saturday. No, it's Sunday. Now it's Monday. Okay. It is January 27th, 2025. Time of day is 0000 hours. I had to have gotten it that time. A few other times I've stuck my watch up that before, and it's like people are like, "What the fuck? You can't see it," because I went like that, and then I watched it myself. And I couldn't even see it. And then I did it like that once long before, but it still was fucked up and off the thing. But I hope I got it on there. Anyway, I don't know. I don't think that's cool. Just as soon as the clock strikes, 0000 midnight, hinge over into the next day. We're here recording, and now somehow I'm now psychotically bonded with who's ever watching. All right, so now technically it's Monday morning, but it's in all reality, in real life, in street intellect, it's still Sunday night. So a little bit behind schedule, but okay. It's all right if you get things done that you need to get done. And you could be behind schedule, and it's all right, and it's acceptable. You've got something to show for it. Speaking of something to show, I'm proud to show this. This is gorgeous. This is a new journal. I needed a new journal, empty journal. I saw this at Barnes and Noble's maybe a month ago or something. Fell in love with the color and everything, but then I read about it too. It's like made of the paper is made out of stone, recycled stone, and it doesn't. It's also waterproof or water resistant. It's tear resistant, frictionless thing with writing, and it saves trees. It saves energy. It saves a whole bunch of stuff making it. And it's a little bit pricey, but it's damn well worth it. If you write a lot like I do, you can't. I can't deal with fucking shit paper that's like has the consistency of a fucking dinner napkin. You write one thing on it, and it's already like pooling up, going to the other side. Somehow, if you touch it, it's smears all over the fucking place, or it rips, it doesn't hold up. No. If what you're writing down is important, which I believe it is, because that's something that's going away in order to save the computers and everything, it should not. There's something very, I feel, important, almost magical about writing, the act of writing and putting things down and leaving them. But anyway, back to this. It was a lot. This is the most I've ever paid for a journal book before, a blank journal book just to write in. They've always been cheap. Ever since I first started, when I was like 20, they were like $10 or less. I can get a blank book, and even up until now, you can get a decent one for like $15 at Staples, even a hardcover. Or I would use composition books, those ones with those fucking weird checkered black and white things all over it, like you get at ShopRite or whatever. They're all right, to get things down, but I need something durable, especially if I'm going to be keeping it for a year. So I like to do year journals at a time, and I've done several of them, and I just got to get them out from my staple book format and get them up in real world format, but I'm getting there. But anyway, so getting back to going to get a journal like this, and then I looked and I was like, whoa, it was 28 bucks, 28 something before tax is or whatever. Yeah, before taxes it was like 31, 32 bucks. But I knew it was worth it. I knew it was worth it from the fucking second I saw it and the second I picked it up because it was heavy. It's heavy. It's got weight. This is stone paper, like good recycled stone paper, smooth, strong, everything I told you. And this, not only is this like beautiful, hypnotizing blue, beautiful blue, but the cover's got like the smooth feel to it. You know, just like I don't want to put it down. You know, I almost don't want to write it. I just want to take it out and look at it. You know, feel it like, oh, feels good. I'm calmer now. I don't need to write. You know. But anyway, so I said, fuck it, you know. Just like I have no problem spending good money on a pen, on a nice pen. If I could find them anymore now, you know, no. You know, everything's internet because no fucking stores anymore, and the stores that are around, they really don't carry much things at all that are good. But every now and then, you know, I can come across one. You know, I like to look at it and stuff before I buy it all the time. But anyway, it's like getting a good pen. It's like the sword for the warrior, the knife. You know, I can't have a budget bargain basement piece of shit fucking for a knife, especially if I'm teaching it at one point, you know. Or about my Bowies. I can't have nor would I want to have a budget bargain basement piece of shit. The fuck else are you gonna spend your money on? That's more important. This is first-rate defense, bar none. Yes, you have the gun. Now you don't take away the gun because people can't carry them as much. A lot of people don't have access to them as much, and blah blah blah. This, my friend, is pretty much everywhere, in every house. Everywhere, every state. And if you know how to use it, well, that's smart on you. You know. But anyway, getting back to that quality thing. So yeah, so I said, fuck it. You know, it's like about almost, 3 times more I wanted to spend today, on a journal. But it just sat in my head for a couple weeks. It wasn't getting out. Like, I got to get it, man. Because I wrote out my other journal. I just finished it like a week ago. Front page to the very last fucking page. I love doing that. But it took almost 3 years. Because the first entry was January 22nd, 2022 or 3 maybe. And then ended now in 25. But anyway, so wrapping up the whole thing is my other theory behind it was that I knew once, getting this nice, beautiful, perfect, hard, rugged, Jason-proof fucking book, and my favorite color, that it's going to, what's the word for it, entice me or pull me into wanting to write more, just to get my hands on it and fucking, use it, and fill it up, and purge my thoughts, every day, so I'm empty. I have some more new space the next day to go out and, mangle the world and everything. You don't want that buildup of the fucking bullshit in your that doesn't need to be there, It shouldn't have been there in the first place, mostly. But, and the other great fucking thing about this is, and then I'll stop talking about the book, I know. Asked my girlfriend, going on and on and on about it since I got it today. Walking around like a weirdo, just holding it and rubbing it. And I went to writing it before and I stopped. I was like, oh, not yet. Fits right in my back pocket. that's really hard to beat. I kept a journal 1 year. The one I finished, the most recent book that I made into the copies already, 95 and 96. I had a journal like that fit into the same kind of BDU pants, only they were black, and I was able to carry it with me to work every morning, at 4:30 in the morning, at 5 at the gas station, where I carry it there, and I fit it. It was hardcover, and it was a hardcover, and it was just so convenient, and it was able to go with me everywhere and not fall apart like a notebook, a fucking spiral thing, or any other weak piece of shit would fall apart. And it's not gonna happen with this. Wow, I got a lot of blue. Like, look at this. I just noticed. I'm looking over here. Here. On my thing. I got my lighter, blue lighter, my cigarettes, a blue thing on the top of my eraser. I mean, that stuff I didn't plan. You know, my clothes I planned, but that's it. See, now, put it down. And it's 11 minutes, I believe. That's it. Yeah, I'm going to close this out. I just wanted to jump in, make the little entry for discipline's sake as well. It doesn't necessarily have to be all about the content and stuff all the time. Sometimes, a lot of times, it's about just fucking making yourself get off lazy ass, move, motivate, self-motivate without anyone else motivating you, and for no guaranteed outcome either, but get up to go do it because it's the right thing. And journal. And that very act is good for you. And in my opinion, should be, acknowledged, It's like I said, you all, and I know I do, I have no problem acknowledging my bad bullshit that I do, and my fuck-ups, and my regrets, and my huge, colossal mistakes and fuck-ups of the past. So if you're gonna, I deserve that, well, okay, well, you do good too. You have to remember, I deserve that too. I deserve good. I should enjoy this and cut myself some slack and not be so hard on myself a little bit, and realize that it's the world and everything else under the fucking sky that's against me. I can't go on that side too and be against me. What the fuck? No, you have to be on your side. It's that always, first and foremost, because one, if you don't, who the hell else will ever? Why am I getting this heavy here on a Sunday night, Monday morning? But all right, I feel my girlfriend mentally giving me telepathy, strangling and pulling up. Now, the invisible yellow cane like they have in the cartoons and stuff. The big cane that goes and gets the performers out by his neck and onto a lawn. That's what I feel is happening right now. Mental telepathy powers. So, all right. Jason out.